All right, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Truly Live with your co-host Oliver and Yolanda Blue. And we're so excited about this new month. We're so excited about the momentum that is building for a new year. And we have some things to share and something to really get you going in that direction. So hang on 1 second and we will be right back.
What's the deal? Tell me, why is it so hard to keep it real? Let's put our faith to work and show this world the church. Yeah.
Just get along, maybe not in the world cause it's wicked and wrong, but in Christ we have life, so let's live it. Freely we've been given it, so freely let's give it. Let's shock this nation while they behold the peace in the midst of our congregation. All in together now, singing, bringing hope. Got the devil on the rope, tag demon, steaming with the spirit that be burning our bones. Praying that he never ever leaves us alone. So stop sinning, stop tripping, put on the whole armor of God and get thoroughly equipped and flip the script and read new, stay true. Cause under the clear blue, there ain't nothing new. Word do us do. How's about you on the grill? Tell me, what's the deal?
Tell me, why is it so hard to keep it real? When we are plugging out, Jesus Christ tells us what the Bible tells us so. What's the deal? Tell me, why is it so hard to keep it real? Let's put our faith to work and show this world a church. Yeah.
So while you're out there wondering if God's gonna do what he's already doing, cause he already knew. One day you were gonna be his child, and one day you were gonna see these trials. So it's best to be safe and stay in God's race, not walk by sight, kid, but walk by faith. Not being stressed when the world try to press. Just keep in mind, yo, it's only a test. How do we look? Preaching the good book. When things start shaking, we the ones shook. When the heat start baking, we the ones cook. I never seen the righteous begging bread oversook. I'd rather be poor, mean, blind, lame, standing before God without blame, than having my whole body casting the hell's fire from following the world, seeking those evil desires. Nah.
Tell me, why is it so hard to keep it real? When we are plugging out, Jesus Christ tells us what the Bible tells us so. What's the deal? Tell me, why is it so hard to keep it real? Let's put our faith to work and show this world a church. Yeah. God's love is enough. God's love is enough. God's love is enough. God's love is enough. Oh, I can't imagine living life without you here with me. So glad this love will last an eternity. Oh, what joy and happiness I feel when I call your name. Now it is plain to see your love for me has helped me sustain. I know that love is enough to forgive all the hurt and pain. Love is enough to remove all the guilt and shame. Love is enough to make up for shortcomings. See, I know that love is enough. God's love is enough. Oh, yeah. Love is enough. God's 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 love is I know that love is enough. Oh, somebody say love is enough. Everybody come on, let me hear you say love is enough. A love that's gentle, love that's kind. Love is enough. A love that gives me peace of mind. Love is enough. A love is enough to remove all doubt or fear. Love is enough to bring me through any situation. Love is enough to deliver me, to set me free. Love is enough.
All right.
God's love is enough. I know His love. I know His love. Love is enough. It's a love that's freely given to me. Love is enough. And it's a special kind of love. Say, love is enough. No greater love have I met. Love is enough. Than to lay down His life for a friend. Love is enough. Now His love is inside me and you. Love is enough. So just spread love. Just spread love. Everybody say.
All right. Love is enough. All right. And good afternoon, good evening, everyone. And welcome to tonight's all new episode of Truly Live with your co-host, Oliver and
Yolanda.
we are so excited. Let me check my audio here. Okay. Audio is good. And we are so excited to be here tonight. And it is going to be a December to remember. Oh my God. We are here in the month of December. Can you believe that it's the very last month of 2022? Where did the year go?
It's behind us.
It is behind us.
Right.
Well, 11 months of it is behind us, but all that matters is this present moment. And we are so happy and grateful to be here. We're so happy and grateful that you are joined us and you are here. If you're watching the replay, we are so happy and grateful, and we feel Hopefully you feel our presence even in watching the replay. And I'm just so excited that December is here. We've been haven't been on a live, haven't had a live episode in 2 weeks, so we're just a bundle of joy tonight. At least I am. What about you, Miss Blue?
But we were diligent. We spent the first week with our patrons, and
patrons.
We had a really good interaction with them, so that was great. And then last week we actually took Thanksgiving. Well, we had to. The house was. We had folks over, and our grandson was here, and I need to give him all of my attention.
What a Thanksgiving it was. And we hope you had a very happy, joyous Thanksgiving. My Dallas Cowboys won on Thanksgiving Day for the first time in the last 3 years. So Yolanda got to have some peace that night.
Not until after the game, because there was so much whining and moaning and begging and pleading throughout the game until the grandson and I, we left because the men folks were having a hard time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. We got the win, and here we are tonight. I'm so excited.
I just want to say hello to our patrons. My goodness.
Shout out to our patrons.
Yes. Carol is on, and she started this evening saying joy to the world. Well, let me put it up. And I so agree with her. She says, joy to the world. This is Bob and Carol.
Bob and Carol.
Joy to the world and everyone. Yay. And Heidi said, love that, Carol. Joy to the world. So we, of course, got ours up there. Joyful hello to everyone. This is season 2, episode 16. And Carol, you're such a doll. She says, love that red, Yolanda.
Wow.
It's my festive red. Good evening, Sheila. We believe that your internet is going to continue to, that it's going to straighten up.
It's going to cooperate.
Us.
Yes.
And our dear friend Brenda says, feel the presence. So grateful for us both. We are grateful for you as well, Brenda. That's our Canadian patron. And we're certain her mom is on Virginia.
Yes.
They just don't miss that often.
Yes.
And Carol is talking to you already. Bob and Carol said, Oliver, you are always excited, and it is contagious.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. It's good to be back with you guys.
Yes. So good to be back, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
Because it was a busy time.
Busy Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Listen, it's going to be even more intense this month of December.
No. We had a house guest for quite some time.
Oh, well, we won't have that. Yes.
That started the 16th. That started before Thanksgiving.
Yes. We had house guests from the 16th through
the 20th.
Monday with the 28th. Yes, 16th through the 28th. But didn't you enjoy the guests?
I did enjoy the guests.
Absolutely. A lot of work, though. It just takes work, right?
Yeah, I did enjoy the guests. It was wonderful.
Hopefully you had guests in your home, or you were the guest in someone else's home, and you just enjoyed that season of Thanksgiving. And now we enter into another season of sharing peace and joy and goodwill to all men.
So that is sharing what we are.
Yes.
Sharing who we are.
Yes.
Love, joy, and peace.
You see who just entered into the space with us?
Hello, Dr. Jill.
What's up, Dr. Jill?
We're so glad to have you with us. She was with us with our patrons. That's another one of our patrons. So good to see you, Dr. J.
Yes. And if you're with us for the first time and you're wondering what is a patron, well, a patron are those that have made a decision to support the work that we do, and they have actually subscribed to this weekly talk program, and they actually support the work that we do.
Well, now they can subscribe to this program, and we hope that they do on YouTube. We hope that you will subscribe and like the program. But our patrons actually participate.
They participate
in financially supporting this
financially
program.
Supporting us, and so they are responsible for how we look, how we see. They're responsible for the guests we bring on here. They're responsible for the content that we create, in the sense that they support us and they are our partners.
Yes.
And so you don't want to.
So, and as a partner, they give us input. We consult with them. We inquire to see what it
Yes.
is they would like to.
They get bonus content.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
get
yeah.
access to us. They get.
Here's
some
another one of our
discounts.
patrons is on. I'm so excited. I didn't get to. I
Oh,
did not.
Diane?
Help. Are you?
I'm
you're
yeah,
jumping the gun.
Diane. All right.
She said, "Hello, Mr. and Mrs.
Hello,
Blue,
Diane.
in the Truly
So good to see you.
community."
Yes. The
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Truly community. I like that.
That's really
But listen up. If you are not a patron to Truly Live, you want to become a patron in 2023. You want to, because things are going to be somewhat different.
And we're going to talk about that later.
And we're
because
going to talk about that later because we have a full
program
program
tonight.
tonight, but you want to become a patron.
Yes.
So stay tuned. And so with that said, we're going to move on. And do we want to share a little bit about who we are, what we do, why?
Let's do that just in case we have
just in
new
case
folks
we got
on,
some
and
new
we
folks. And
hope
we
that
hope we
there
have
are
some
new people on.
Yes.
We hope that it's just that we
And
have
if you
not
are out there
met
and you're
yet.
not bashful, there are comment fields on YouTube, and we're also on our Facebook business platform, Truly OB. And if you're there, just give us a shout out in the comment field that you're there. Just share with us your name and maybe where you're from. We love to hear from you.
Absolutely. All
So
right.
if you're wondering who we are the OK Blues, and we are the co-founders of Truly OB LLC, which is a personal development company whereby we share or offer coaching services to individuals and groups for the sole purpose of helping you, number one, discover and enhance your awareness of your true identity, and as well as we teach transformational principles whereby you are able to be intentional about designing the life that you would love to live and getting results that you would love in your life. So we are transformational coaches. We are conference speakers. We are transformational teachers, as well as advanced spiritual teachers. And so you get a lot here with Yolanda and I, 32 years of marriage. We are the parents of 3 adult children. We are the proud parents of a almost 3-year-old grandson.
He's 2.5.
Yes.
My goodness.
And, but we have years and years of experience of mentoring and coaching. We're certified as coaches, and we do this because we love it. This is a passion of ours. One of our reasons is we don't like to see. Am I getting over to your part, Irma? Let me stop there.
No, go right ahead. Go right
One of my
ahead.
motivation is that I use mentorship and I use coaches in my life to help get me to where I am today. And I know that without that support, I probably wouldn't be as far as I am, experiencing the life that I have desired. And it just keeps getting better and better. And so one thing about Yolanda and I is that we are what we would say, we are a fun-loving and a dance-loving couple. And we lean heavily into joy and laughter to get us past some of the most challenging moments in our life. You see how she's laughing right now? Do I need to go on, or are you ready for your part?
I'm good. I'm
Okay. But we are honored to be in close relationship with some phenomenal people, which includes you.
Yes.
And we share timeless content, universal principle, transformational practices, and community access with others who are committed to experiencing a deeper, more meaningful life.
Okay.
We're also share our decades of experience from our own personal journey.
All right.
So we do it live. We have no guilt, no shame, but we do it live.
Oh,
Yes. Go, baby, go. How won't you share with the people why we do what we do?
We want others to know that their life has deep meaning and good purpose. We help them to consider and pursue the results that matter to them so that they live a focused life with purposed attention. Our passion is to help those who remain outside, unknowing, unawakened, and in need of a witness to the truth that is true always. We love sharing a powerful message with a powerful people, and you are that
Powerful people. All right. Well, let's move over to our special acknowledgments. First of all, we like to welcome December into our lived experience.
I'm going to acknowledge our another
Oh.
patron. Well, we have some other folks that are on, and that's the pastors. Tony and Clifton are on. Hello, Pastors Sawyer.
Yes. And so tonight we like to acknowledge our patrons that celebrated birthdays the last couple of weeks of November, which we were not on live. So we want to acknowledge them here. First of all, Brenda, Nathan's husband, celebrated a birthday in November. Also, Naomi Pagan, Sheila Johnson, my brother Cecil, and then my
Our daughter
our
Alice.
daughter Alice,
Yes.
who's the mother of our
grandson.
grandson,
Had a
who
birthday.
celebrated a birthday in November. Also like to acknowledge and give a shout out to our niece, Donietta Blue McDougal, who celebrated a birthday the last day of the month of November. And so happy birthday, Donya. Also like to acknowledge the celebration of his birthday in November, I think it was, and that's Pastor Clifton Sawyer, who may be
Yes.
listening. So happy birthday to you, Pastor Sawyer. And for any others that have celebrated a birthday in or an anniversary or any accomplishment,
A retirement.
yes, during
The
that
starting
time,
of a business.
Yep,
The fulfillment of a goal or a dream.
absolutely. Also, want to
Um,
give a birthday shout out to one of my best friends, James Rogers. Happy
Oh,
birthday, brother James.
Okay.
Yes. And is that all the birthdays celebration?
So this
Are we
is
singing tonight?
Well, yeah, let's do the singing since we missed people the last
Yes.
week and a half of
Absolutely.
November. And this is everyone. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy
Yes.
celebration. If you're celebrating, we're celebrating with you for this first week in December.
Yes.
Happy
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Boom, boom. Well, she laughing because she jumped the gun on the last stanza. And it's usually me.
It wasn't me jumping. We need to practice.
Yes.
It's okay, guys.
Yes. I was on cue.
Okay.
You want to do it again?
No.
All right. We'll practice before next week, y'all. Also like to acknowledge two important people in our lives. My mother, Catherine, and my father-in-law, or Yolanda's, Yo-Yo.
That's not even my name.
That's what
not my
Pastor
name.
calls you.
But that's-
Yolanda's dad,
Oh, wow.
Dewey. We call him
Woo-hoo.
Papa. We like to acknowledge those two important people in our life that they're responsible for us being sitting in this chair, partially responsible for that. And so we thank you for a job well done, for bringing this project kid and this farm girl together to form this expression that we call Truly Live, where we share what? Transformation and a whole lot of love. All right.
Okay.
And with that, we are just happy and grateful to be here tonight. Oh my God, I've been waiting on this day for 2 weeks. And now that we are here and that you are here, we are so happy and grateful. And if you're here with us and like to share anything that you're grateful for or anything that you're happy about, the chats are open for you to share with this community. Because gratitude is the attitude that improves the quality of our life. It creates this environment, this vortex, this vibration that we're in here for this hour of transformation. So we start and end with gratitude and thanksgiving.
Yes.
All right. All right. So if you may notice, or you may not have noticed, but Yolanda has been doing some work on our set.
Not
it-
work. Just took a
She
little
has been doing
decorating.
some
Just a
decorating
little
to our set.
decorating.
And as you can see, we are in a festive vibe here tonight. And we will be sporting the red and the greens and the flashing lights and the candles for the entire month of December. So it will indeed be a December to remember.
Okay, so Dr. Jill, we got a couple of people that have posted comments. Dr. Jill says, grateful for the Sheets $1.99 gas price during the holidays. Yes, yes, yes. Hope you guys took advantage of that. And thank you, Sheets, for giving back. And Bob and Carol said they're grateful for the OK Blues. We are so grateful for you guys too. All right. Okay, Oliver.
All right. And now we're going to move into our inspiration encouragement segment of the show. And tonight's inspirational and encouragement quote comes from one of my virtual mentors. And this young man is, even though he is absent from us now on this realm, he is still impacting the entire world with all the work that he's done in personal development and in transformation and in coaching and teaching and helping others to elevate their life. And so do you want to share? Would you like to share the quote?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, babe.
So tonight's inspirational quote is, there is a single mental move you can make which in a millisecond will solve enormous problems for you. It has the potential to improve almost any personal or business situation you will ever encounter, and it could literally propel you down the path to incredible success. We have a name for this mental activity. It is called decision. That quote is by Bob Proctor.
Yes. Our friend, my virtual mentor, Bob Proctor, made that quote, and it is filled with this idea which all of us have to face every day, and that is the idea of decision making. And here he talks about the enormous impact it can have on your personal life, your business, when
your
relationships, even on our health,
every
all of the core
every
areas of life,
aspect of our
every
life.
aspect.
Yes.
Because we don't get to not make decisions. Even when we procrastinate on making decisions, we are making a decision.
Yes.
And it is through decision making that brings order and clarity to our thinking mind.
Yes.
When there's a decision made, then it clears up any confusion. And so, and like he said here, it can literally propel you down the path of incredible success. That success includes peace of mind.
Yes.
And we have a name for this. Like he said here, it's a mental activity that we all engage in every day. We're making decisions all the time, and it's called decision. Thank you, Bob. Yes. All right. So tonight we want to go ahead and get into
our friend and patron Diane says she's grateful to be present. We're grateful that you're here too. I need to catch up with you.
Oh,
all right.
yeah. Did Jill? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm staying in my lane, baby.
Well, I already did that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I won't listen.
No,
I wasn't
weren't.
listening.
Yeah, I
I'm
got them
sorry.
all. I got them all. I love to interact with them in the quotes. So in the comments.
I just want to start out our Truly Life lesson tonight by reading a little bit from what I share with our email list today. You all are on that list, so you should have gotten this. And just in case you haven't, this went out to all of our patrons, our families, and our friends. And it said, what excitement today as we welcome December 2022 into our lived experience. It says, this time of the year brings so many opportunities for us to show our appreciation for the past 11 months and to lift the spirits of others with offerings of joy and peace. This can also be a challenging time if there are feelings that 2022 was a disappointment, a loss, or a lack of achievements. However we may be feeling, and we're all feeling something right now. We're all feeling something. It says, however we may be feeling in this moment, the month is here. December is here. And we can be intentional about how we choose to experience this last month as well as the new year that awaits us. And if you went on to read some of the promos we put out today, you heard us talk about tonight being a time where we're going to be launching our what we call 30 for 30 December challenge gift. And before we get into that, can we all take a deep breath?
Yes.
Let's all just take a cleansing breath here. Because what we're about to talk about can be a game changer for all of us. What we're about to invite you to join us with could really raise the vibration of your December. Because we know, like we said earlier, December can be a joyous time, but it also can be a not so joyous time for those who feel as though that, again, disappointment or loss or a lack of achievement. And so we decided that we were going to challenge ourselves this December by taking the initiative, by being proactive and creating a December that raises our vibration, that a December that we have made a decision to be in action. We've made a decision to take action on all of the great things, all of the great ideas, all of the good information, all of the transformational information, the universal information that we have shared these past 11 months in this community. And we wanted to invite you, the community, to be a part of this challenge because it has always been our goal. It has always been our goal and our purpose I made a note here. I don't want to not say what I want to say. It has always been our goal as coaches and I made a note here and I can't find it. That's why I wrote it, because I didn't want to forget it. But it's always been Yolanda and our goal to know that your life is being on its growing edge and that you are experiencing an expansive life, a growing life, and it's always been our goal to see you win, to see you grow, to see you expand, to see you come to know yourself.
Yes.
And so tonight, again, in this month, what we are inviting you to join us with is what we call the 30 for 30 December challenge gift. All of our efforts this past 11 months of 2022 was to support you. That's my note. Why did I miss it?
I don't know, dear.
All of our efforts this past year, and ever since we've introduced this show back in July of 2021, was to support you in achieving your goals and living into your dreams. It's always been about you. And so, with that said, from our own life experiences as coaches Yolanda and I know that empowered action is required if anyone is to achieve their goals and live into their dreams. There has to be corresponding action. And so, without empowered action, all of this transformational talk that we've been involved in is just entertainment. And so we have far greater desires than just to be entertained. I know that. I know that from the people that are in this community. I know the people that are part of our patrons. I know the people that listen to us. It's because that they have a desire to get results in their life. They have a desire to stay on their growing edge. And so with that said, in order for this to happen, we know as coaches and from our own experience that it takes inner and outer work. It takes work. Transformation is work. Renewing the mind is work. And it takes inner and outer work based on a decision to take action. And so with that said, Yolanda and I have designed and prepared what we call the 30 for 30 gift challenge, whereby you will give to yourself for the next 30 days and for 30 minutes in each one of those days, a gift to yourself, a gift that we call self-care. And the whole purpose for this is, again, for us to be intentional about raising our vibration in December and generating momentum for the new year. And that happens through taking these action steps that we have prepared for you, and created a structure whereby you can participate in this 30 for 30 challenge gift, and give a gift to yourself, and elevate yourself and your vibration. Be intentional about how you're going to show up in December, and we're going to take this momentum into the new year. So, if you are out there and you heard what I just shared with you, how about typing 30 for 30 in the comment field so that I know that I've been heard.
Let's type in 30 for 30 challenge gift.
Yes. Yes.
Let's do the challenge
Yes.
gift.
Type in 30 for 30 challenge gift.
So let's go ahead and start because
Yes.
we've got quite a bit to do here. Yeah,
30
there
for
you go.
30.
Outstanding.
All right. Outstanding.
So how this is going to start is every day we're going to devote 30 minutes to taking action on at least 2 of the transformational practices that we've shared throughout the year for the past 11 months. And we will invest 30 minutes of time to do this.
Yes. Now, if you're one of our patrons, you were sent the 30 for 30 challenge gift document that has all the information on how this challenge is going to work for us in December. And if you haven't checked your email, it would be in your email. And for those of you that may be listening and you are not a part of the patrons and you would like to have if you'd like to have a document that shows all the shows this strategy, because this is a strategy, and the details of this strategy, you can inbox us at
Let's put it up.
you can inbox us. Hang on a second here.
We're going to put up the
you can inbox us at our email address, and that is okblues@trulyob.com. Just send us an email and say that we would like to have a copy of the 30 for 30 challenge gift that we're launching tonight. And we will send a attachment with the document over to you
Mhm.
as soon as we get that.
Yes. So you email us your, we will need your information. You send us your email address and we will get this sent over
Yeah.
to you. All right.
And it's important to have these details because what's listed here in the document is 30 different transformational practices that we can use, which are based on the teachings that we've done over the last 12 months to put all of us into action.
That's
And
because we all know that information without action is just what?
it's just entertainment.
It's just entertainment.
Right.
So without action, there is no empowerment and results
Will stay the
remain
same.
the same.
Yes.
So this 30 for 30 challenge is a gift that you are giving to yourself that will help you finish the year with positive energy and jumpstart the new year with momentum to achieve your goals and live into your vision and dreams.
Yeah, absolutely. We know that most of you already have a daily practice,
Mhm.
or you set aside time in your day whereby you do what we're saying here in terms of self-care in different forms. But what we want to do here as a group, as a community, is to engage in this for 30 consecutive days. You know, where there's agreement, where there's one or two or more of us engaged in this challenge at the same time, it creates a tremendous amount of energy, a tremendous amount of momentum that will guarantee that we don't become sluggish in the month of December.
Yes.
Because that's one of the experiences that we've all had. It's coming to the end of the year, and we become sluggish about December, and then we take a slow roll into the new year. But we're going to avoid that. We're going to be intentional about not getting into that trap this year.
All right.
All right.
So 30 minutes. So the challenge is 30 minutes a day.
30 minutes a day.
And you can break that up, if you want to do 15 minutes, 2 15-minute segments, so be it. But it's going to be 30 minutes a day, and you're going to choose 2 of the practices that's listed on the form.
Absolutely.
Okay? So
all right. And this is here's a list of the 30 what we call transformational practices that you can choose from. And what we're saying is for each day, for the next 30 days, starting tomorrow, which is December the 2nd, through December the 31st.
So that's our 30 days.
That's our
from
30 days.
December 2 to December 31.
Yes. And for each day, the challenge is to take at least 2 of these transformational practices and engage yourself in them, depending on which one resonates with you. And you're going to commit to doing that. You're going to make a decision. Gets back to what Bob said. A decision can change our personal life as well as our business, but it has to be made. So we're asking you inviting you to make an irrevocable decision to engage in this 30 for 30 challenge gift and give this gift to yourself.
Yes. Now, to start with, we're going to ask everyone to do numbers 1 and 2 on the first day, first day of the challenge, which is December 2nd. So on day 1, which is December 2nd of this challenge gift, we ask you to get a journal and write down 5 things you desire to happen in 2023.
Also, include your top 5 core values. And when we say core values, what are the values in your life that are most important? For example, family. Another example would be
Exercise,
integrity.
healthy choices.
Right. So here on day one, all of us want to engage in, again, like Yolanda said, the 5 things that you'd like to see happen in 2023. Okay. And also include the 5 core values. All of us going to do this on day one.
Additionally, on day one, which is going to be tomorrow, we want to list 3 things that we've been procrastinating on in 2022 that we are going to complete by the end of the 30-day challenge.
Oh my God.
So the 3 things that we've been procrastinating, we can get it done
By
in
the
next
end-
30 by the end of the 30
By the end of the
days.
year.
Yeah.
And we all have those things. I know I do. I got some things that, I've been walking past or thinking about and know that they need to be done. And if they got done, I would feel probably pretty good about myself in the moment to see them done.
Okay.
And it will bring some order and some clarity into my life.
Yes.
So let me also make a disclaimer here is that we're saying take at least 2 of these items a day and put them into practice for 30 minutes. But you don't have to limit it to 2. I know some of us spend more than 30 minutes a day of quiet time or me time for self-care. So say if your regimen is already an hour, then you can spend an hour doing 2, or you can spend an hour doing 3 or 4 of these items. As you read through the list, as they resonate with you, you will know what you would want to get engaged in.
And if you do not have a good, if you don't have an established routine that you do, here are some things that you can begin to start doing and include in your daily life to kind of get to set the vibration, to set.
Right. Yeah. These practices set the tone
Yeah.
for your day. They help to bring order and focus. They serve as reminders of who we are, and it also help us to become the person we need to be a match for the things that we desire.
So we're going to go through these really quickly because
For the sake of time.
So we're going to go through these. So on day one, that's what we're doing. We're getting a journal and we're writing down 5 things that we desire to happen in 2023. We will include our top 5 of our top core values in that. We want to make certain that we include those things that are vitally important to us.
And then finally,
And then we also want to make a list of 3 things that we have been procrastinating on that we will complete by the end of the 30-day challenge.
yes. And this will keep us in action for the whole month of December. All right. So here are the list of the other transformational practices that you can choose to engage in on any of the 30 days. First of all, to read or to choose a spiritual or personal growth or transformational book to read during the entire 30 days.
That's a good one.
Number 2,
So the next one is awareness. You'll list as many things as you can that expanded your awareness in 2022.
the next one is exercise. And that exercise can be in whatever form that works for you. Yoga, walking, if you're a gym person.
Weightlifting.
Yes. So whatever resonates with you, just include it. Make sure that this is a option to include in out of your 2 things that you choose for each day.
Right. Meditation that can be silent or guided. That includes prayer.
Gratitude. Write a gratitude statement. And that gratitude statement should always be started with this phrase. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm, and then you just fill in the back. You fill in the blank. What are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? So writing a gratitude statement is a high vibrational transformational practice.
Write a vision statement for each of the following core areas: love and relationships,
Time and money freedom,
health and well-being,
vocation, job,
spiritual awareness,
and service.
all right.
So just a short statement in terms of what you desire
in each of those areas.
right, to up level to in each of those areas.
Yes. Next,
Mirror work. What is mirror work? This is standing or sitting in front of a mirror and reading out loud your 5 desires, your 5 core values, and your gratitude statements, and or your vision statements. So say you choose this practice, and so for 15 minutes, you want to stand or sit in front of a mirror and read these goals and visions that you've already written. So obviously you would have to have written out your desires, your core values, your gratitude statement, and your vision statement.
right. Next, study. Choose a subject you want to improve in and engage in research on that subject with the necessary practice.
Next, healthy eating. Choose a healthy food or meal that you will eat that day.
Happiness. Choose one activity that you will give to yourself that really pushes your happy button.
Thanksgiving. Send a thank you note or gift to someone endearing to you.
That's a good one. Encouragement. Choose someone who you know could use a word or act of encouragement to lift their spirit and take action.
Next, paradigms or paradigm shift. List the paradigm that you would love to shift or replace in 2023.
We spent a lot of time speaking
And
about.
we spent a lot of time teaching
yeah.
on paradigms.
Yes, we did. Next, stillness, quiet, and or quietness. Spend at least 2 of the 30-day in complete stillness. So on 2 different times during this 30 days, we want you to spend 30 minutes in stillness and quietness for 30 minutes. Notice the thoughts that arise when you're doing this.
Absolutely. And there's a reason for that. And by the way, we're going to be sharing this challenge throughout the month of December. Some may come in late on it, but it doesn't matter when you start the 30-day. It's just that it's important to get started, to make a decision to get started. So we're going to be sharing and talking about these practices all through the month of December. And because this is the content that we have been sharing with you for the past 11 months. And Yolanda and I just pulled out action steps that we can take to use in order to engage in these principles so that we can see the change that we want to see, so we can be the person that we know that we are. And taking action is so important for us to get there. Forgiveness. Do your forgiveness work by releasing all grievances, even the little annoyances you are holding. Don't exclude yourself. Be easy on yourself. A lot of us have been hard on ourselves.
Be gentle.
Yes, be gentle. And if during that time, if any person arises in your awareness, just do your forgiveness lesson. You don't have to be present with the person. Remember, we are all joined in one mind. So our forgiveness affects those that we release, that we may have been holding grievances against.
The next action is inspired action. Take one inspired action that will move you into the direction of your goal, dream, or vision.
And we've taught on that.
Yes.
We've taught on that since we started. What can you do from where you are
With what you have.
with what you have? Just take that step. And it could be simply as making a phone call or writing a note or doing some research. Freedom. Make a decision to release yourself from a prison you have put yourself in. And that could be an emotional prison, a psychological prison, or a physical prison. We all know where we are stuck at. We know that. And so we make the decision to release ourselves from being stuck in the prison that we put ourselves into. Only we, only you, and only me can release ourselves from our self-built prisons.
All right. The next action step, the next practice is self-image. Write a powerful self-image that you would love to live from in 2023. Begin the practice of being that self.
Wow, that is so important. Remember, we did the teaching on the mindfulness, and we talked about the subconscious. That whatever gets in our subconscious is sending instructions to the body to carry out. So, and it's in the subconscious that our self-image and our power paradigms hang out at. Healing. True healing starts with a shift in perception. Practice shifting your thoughts and energy to a healthy image of yourself.
Mhm.
We taught here that it is the mind that truly needs to be healed.
Okay, so when we were doing our mindfulness study, we got into the importance of repetition. So that's the next practice. Doing one thing 1,000 times is better than doing 1,000 things one time. So choose one thing to repeat all of the 30 days.
That is a great
means
practice.
That means it's a good time. That is a good way to start a new habit.
That is a grand way to start a good habit.
They say it takes 21 days to
Yes.
establish a new habit. So in
Yes.
30, you should be rip-rearing and
Yes.
ready to go.
You know, many of you heard of the fighter Bruce Lee.
Mhm.
And Bruce Lee said he was never concerned about anyone that had 1,000 moves. He was only concerned about the person that had one move, and he practiced it 1,000 times.
Mhm. Mhm. 23.
Anxiety and fear. Face any anxiety or fear that you have been avoiding. Acknowledge them, and then take back your power you gave to them.
All right. The next practice is longings and discontents. We want to notice what you're noticing. So notice your longings and your discontents, because this is life speaking to you concerning living full out.
Partners in believing. Decide on an accountability partner for 2023. Reach out to them and schedule regular mastermind meetings. You know who that person is that really believe in you. And that's the type of person you want to choose to be your partner in believing for the new year. Someone that believes in you.
All right. The next practice, celebrate you. Spend one of your 30 days celebrating your past and your present accomplishments.
Yes.
So good.
Celebration is so much a part of our life now. You know, I used to didn't want to celebrate.
I know. I know.
But it's important. Friendships. Take note of your current friendships. Do you desire to add new friends in 2023? If so, list them.
Mindfulness. Choose one desired thought and hold it in your conscious mind with intention. This is a great practice to start.
Yes.
And to really develop.
Yes. Love. Love begins with self-love. Do something today to show appreciation for the person that you are.
And the last of the 30 practices is the real you. The purpose for this 30 for 30 challenge gift is about you. Therefore, make an irrevocable decision to know yourself as love and live from that truth that is true always.
And that is the 30 for 30 challenge gift that we are inviting you to engage in for the next 30 days, starting on tomorrow, by spending 30 minutes of your day, preferably the first part of the day. Because if you don't do it the first part of the day, things that come up during the day will always become a challenge to push it further and further into the day, and to the point to where when you do get engaged, if it's late, you're not all there.
Bob and
all of
Carol
your
said-
energy is not there. Go
Bob
ahead.
and Carol said, "This is amazing and so powerful. We are psyched and motivated." Thank you.
All right. And so you're saying, Oliver, this is a lot. Well, no, it's not a lot. Remember, we're only asking you for 30 minutes a day and to choose any two of the items to participate in on any of the 30 days, except for the first day. We ask that you do those three things. All of us will do the three things on the first day. After the first day, then we get to select which two items that which practices that we engage in for the next 29 days after that. And like I said, it's going to take inner and outer work for us to stay inspired, to be empowered with all of this knowledge that we've received in terms of transformation, universal principles, laws that govern the universe. They will only work for us if we work them.
Yes.
They will only benefit us if we engage ourselves with empowered action.
Yes.
There was let me see your last page there. I threw my notes away. No, on my notes here. Right here, I think it is. Right. So I want to finish up this challenge, and it is a challenge to give yourself a gift. This is for you to gift yourself, and it's a way to keep yourself in a high vibration during the month of December, and not get lulled to sleep into. We know how December's can be very challenging with family and all of the things that goes on. But this is a way to keep us focused on our goals and our dreams and our visions. It keeps us moving in the direction of our dreams. It keeps us in a creative state, right? Keeps us in a creative vibration. And it's all about our transformation, and that is experiencing the person that we really are. What is the cost, or what is the pain if we do nothing? If we enter into this month with the same activity or lack of?
Yes.
Where would that lead us? What's the cost? What would it cost us, to not be on our growing edge and in action for this month? What is the pleasures? And what are the benefits if we make an irrevocable decision to complete this challenge gift? What can you imagine your momentum and your energy level at the beginning of 2023 would be like if you engage in this for 30 days? I can enumerate so many benefits, but we'll get into that as we move forward in this launch. So again, we're going to be talking about this for the next 3 to 4 episodes during the whole month of December. And we're going to be encouraging one another. We're going to be sharing of the impact that it's having. We want you to really make the commitment and go on this journey with us. And you will be so happy that you did. I'm telling you. You will be so happy that you did. Is there anything else, sweetheart?
No, we're so glad that you guys have decided to join with us, and to for us to all stay on our growing edge together. Iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
So we're grateful that you've done this. We like to end each of our sessions together with a blessing, and we use the Dalai Lama's loving kindness meditation to do that. So we bless all of you who join with us, and those that you hold dear in your heart.
So may you be truly happy.
May you live in peace.
May you live in love.
May you know the power of forgiveness.
And may you live in the recognition that your life has deep meaning and good purpose.
That's the Dalai Lama. And Oliver and I have added, may you live in the awareness of who you truly are. We extend this blessing to every being that's on the planet. And so it is.
And so it is. And so it shall be.
And so it shall be.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining Yolanda and I tonight. It's been our delight. And we are so excited about this December that we will start in on tomorrow. And any patron, if you have any questions about the challenge gift that you're going to give to yourself in December, between now and next Thursday, you can just inbox us. You can send a message in Patreon, or you can, if you have our direct contact, just send us an email or a text, and Yolanda and I will be glad to share with you. And also, what we're going to do, probably within the first 7 days, is schedule a Zoom just for our patrons, so that we can talk about this more, in depth and in detail, and help each other, encourage each other on this journey.
We don't want anyone to get stuck.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. And this is an invitation. We're just inviting you. And so we hope that you open up that invitation and say, wow, they invited us to go on a 30-day journey with them.
And we hope that you are gentle and give yourself the gift.
Give yourself the
of
gift.
This,
yes.
Of this practice.
Yes. This is self-care. This is self-care. And we have to place ourselves first, so that we can be strong for others. Absolutely.
All right.
All right. And with that said, it was our joy to be here with you tonight. And my name is Oliver.
I'm Yolanda.
And together we are
the OK Blues.
Bye-bye.
I pushed your sweet love away, but you stayed right here beside me, never letting me go. Now I know the love I needed was right here all along. I know that love is enough to forgive all the hurt and pain. Love is enough to remove all you can change. Love is enough to make up for the hurt I made. I know that love is enough. God's love is enough. God's love is enough.